Utah's Latino population has seen the second most hospitalizations and deaths from the coronavirus. The Lessa family from Brigham City is just one of many families who have lost a loved one during this pandemic.
My 34-year-old daughter and my 31-year-old son called and said, I think we're going to take Grandpa to the hospital because he just doesn't sound right.
Doctors initially thought Danny's father, Hiram, was suffering from a stroke.
Turned out he did not have a stroke. And then they did a COVID test, and that's when they told us that he had COVID.
Danny says just 14 days later, his father died from the virus.
Through the window of the hospital, we watched as they removed his respirator, and we were able to watch him take his last breath.
Hiram was one of 169 members of Utah's Latino community that have been lost due to COVID-19. Even though Latinos in Utah only make up 14% of the population, they make up almost 25% of total cases and 18% of total deaths. Caseworkers at Centro de la Familia say economic factors are a big reason why the virus has had such a large impact on the community.
I think one of the most things, and actually I just spoke with the family about this, is the cost.
Many Latino families Lorena helps say they cannot spend the $140 to get tested.
Some of our families aren't going to get tested. Only the husband's working, and it's $140, and we can't afford it.
In addition to the cost of care, Lorena says language barriers and work environments are other factors that put this community at higher risk.
Some of them don't have PTO or any of those things, so they still have to go into work or else they'll lose their job.
Centro de la Familia has put together health safety kits that include masks, sanitizers, and digital thermometers to help keep the community safe.
That's one of the best things that, the families can have.
For Danny and the Lessa family, they don't want Hiram remembered as just a statistic.
He was a real person that touched a lot of lives here, especially here in Brigham City.
In addition to the kits, Centro de la Familia is helping people find access to low or no-cost testing and healthcare options. You can find more information on their website. We'll link you over at fox13now.com. In Salt Lake City, Diego Romo, Fox 13 News, Utah.